Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, where the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Buffalo Bulls. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Sophomore able to get home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
With the return, it's Higgins. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Oh, it's a reverse. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
In the clear at the 25. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's looking deep here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Second down after that previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll try the right here. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down at the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. By completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll run it to the left. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love of those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield. Okay, right.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his man, has the 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. So they'll try to add the lead down to the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. QB decides to keep it here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Receiver in motion now. He'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here's the fair catch by the return man. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Owls offense back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Got the first down, now looking for more. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That's an important first down on that running play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Freeman. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Set up for the point after. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. And the sophomores got him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Direct snap to the back. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. It's a run to the left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Buffalo. That puts him on top in the second half. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First down. They're going to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Moves his way for a first down at the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Handoff from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Play action here on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They're going to run it. Finding space at the 20. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go to play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And here's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And a sophomore making an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The sack sets up second down. He'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Comes up with the catch. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo. And we get set now to try the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. And there's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Breaks loose at the 45. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
We go with a direct snap. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He shreds the tackle. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain there. This defense had been getting sliced up with a drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Patchett. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute.
This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to create here on the move. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Trying to get the ball to the perimeter on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They can't stop him. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
This one will be fair caught. Comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
possession. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws it to the right. Catch made, a lot of space now. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Buffalo. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And they tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
Well, this defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more.